If you're watching this video, you're probably asking yourself one of two questions. One, what the hell is AutoForge? And to that, I would say go watch my last video that explains it, not this one, thanks. And two, get the hell on with it. Just give me the review. What's AutoForge like? Do you like it? Would you recommend it? And to that, I would say just skip through to a timestamp. I don't know, I'll have it on the screen. For the third secret question. What's the third secret question, guys? Pop-Tart, where the hell have you been? You said this was gonna come out in a week. Listen, bitch, I lost my internet. I moved. My dogs are loving my new old couch. It took a bit, okay? This is like the last thing I have to do with it. So I guess let's just watch it. Jumping right back into it, we do a little exploring, and there's another upgrade available, so I might as well grab roll. My assumption for this is that it'll be a little roll to dodge attacks. Again, this is another situation where reading would be useful. You can roll with pushing shift, and it'll let you move around quickly. You can also maintain momentum by jumping. I found this out rather quick, and man, am I pissed. You can also place tubes while rolling. Son of a bitch. This is like rush the tree kind of unlock. I've been pushing it off for over 20 hours. This could have saved me hours, like at least 10 minutes. Whatever, who needs time? I know I have plenty of locations I can unlock, and there's also places I've forgotten to explore. But first, let's move our defenses down to our newly unlocked surface area. There is another ancient tech piece over here, so I can finally unlock more inventory space. Let's fucking go. I'm sure this will totally fix all my problems and I will never have another inventory issue ever again. Oh, I forgot about power. I should go expand it. Once it's all placed, I again prove my illiteracy because small number is smaller than big number. So I was convinced there was some kind of number bug here because I'm at 100%, but no, it just changed tiers. I don't want to admit how long this had me stuck for. I feel like I'm still missing part of the main story, even though I don't have more objectives. There's some points on the map that I really want to go to, and that'll be my goal. And man, did that pay off. I found another mana conduit. There's more than one. This is huge. Free power, here we come. Wait, there's another conduit and another void chest? Man, do I wish I knew how these worked. I see people raving about them on the Steam page, but nobody tells you how they work. I even tried looking up a video and searching the wiki, but no dice. Unlocking more regions will make it easier to run mana to the conduits. It was a bit of a run, but not an issue now that I have rolling. Next, I need to connect to the second conduit, which shouldn't be too hard. I basically just have to go straight down. I actually haven't been going for sparkly locations because honestly, they've all been pretty much nothing but stone and liquid, but I do go for monsters if I hear them because I don't need them just popping out of the wall and scaring the shit out of me. And wouldn't you know it, I broke through this area in search of monsters that I could hear, and right down there. What is that? In my disbelief, I thought it was silver. There's no way there was a huge mana node right there the entire time. And yep, there was a huge mana node right there the entire time. Now sad and defeated, I finished the mana line. I'm damn near 30 hours into this game and I feel like I just can't keep up with the demand of these resources. It also seems like everything is moving too slow, which I assumed I ran out of mana and lost power, and I would be right. God damn it, this is so fucking annoying. I need to unlock these conduits ASAP. Oh good, I'm out of iron too. I have so many problems, I really need to be focusing on just one thing. Let's get this conduit going. I've been silently upgrading because most of them are kinda whatever, but my next upgrade is hover, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it'll help a lot with building, and oh, it's literally just a hover. You can't move at all. What's the point? I just place down scaffolding if I need to go higher up. And because it's S to hover, sometimes I accidentally hover when trying to push down to go through scaffolding. Great. Big regrets with this one. Oh look, another mana conduit. You've got to be shitting me. There's also iron and adamantite. Alright, fuck the conduit below, let's upgrade this one. It'll be a lot easier to fight the bad guys from up here. All the infusion rounds are basically the same except for this final infusion. What the fuck is that? These guys are hella tanky. And now they come out every invasion. But they're not really tough. It's kind of like an evolved version. One infusion seems like enough power for now, so let's keep farming. Now I'm just pissing myself off, hovering in random places, running out of materials. I think I curse at least every 30 seconds. The whole game right now is just fixing things constantly. I ran a pipe wrong, or I ran out of a material, or I need to adjust the output to go somewhere else. I can't tell if mid to end game is frustrating like this, or the fact that I didn't start farming way early screwed me up. I'm tempted to start over, but with 30 hours in, I don't want to. I really need to start automating my turrets, which is something I should have done while I was over there. Thankfully there's iron here, so I can just make and feed bullets right here. Hell yeah, now we're cooking. There's totally nothing wrong with this setup that will bite me in the ass later. We've finally unlocked monster breeding. So far I can get poop, sand, protein cube, silver ore, and mana. I went with silver first because I'm tired of moving these miners 2 inches to the right whenever I need more. These guys eat mana fiber to drop more eggs, and then I can feed the other ones some silver ore, and that'll give more silver ore. What? And that'll give more silver ore. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? I haven't seen that yet. I wonder if the combat is just not implemented yet into the game. It's kind of cute in its own little ugly way. And just like that, I have my own little army of Ortomises. Yeah. I open more to the right to find another conduit. Fuck me, man. Fuck it. We fortify here too. There's iron and mana pretty close, so it'll make it simple. I don't know what's actually wrong with me, but I can't keep my inventory clean to save my life. I know that if I put these things somewhere else, I'll never be able to find them. It's already too late for me to organize on this save. Now that these are built up, I just infuse the conduit whenever I'm in the area because why not? I feel like I'm being punished for not exploring, so I start doing that in between tasks. I grabbed another golden saw blade. Great. I don't know what they do and I should probably try it in a planter, but I don't remember shit. There's no way I'm remembering this later. There's some more adamantite. Cool. I know I was just talking shit on hover, but it comes in handy when exploring. I assumed it'd be great for building, but man, it's pretty nice in combat. I think all these different colored spawners are for all of those monster eggs that we haven't seen in combat yet, but they're not quite implemented fully into the game. That was an okay excursion. I found 2 more upgrades and some new eggs. These guys need protein cubes and can drop iron. Let's see if I can get this moving. The first guy needs pepper plants to reproduce, and thankfully I have a decent amount of them. Oh my gosh, look at these little dudes. I've noticed that something happened to my turrets and they've been getting hit. So I ran over to investigate and I have some destroyed. Oh no, what happened? One of these tubes were not turned the right way and I didn't notice because of these vines. Well, okay, I guess the zombies don't need other food to also drop protein. Might as well start the iron guys. Apparently these guys are crabs. Everything was going well until it wasn't. For some reason my zabbies just didn't keep laying eggs and now I have none. Future me assumption is that they ran out of food and stopped producing. I was really ignoring these invasions because it's all automated now, but I started getting attacked from the left. I honestly couldn't see anything, but I guess just not seeing is my strong suit, not just not reading. I don't see this guy for a while, but he's there, fucking my shit up. It took me way too long to find him, and oh my god, is it so obvious now just watching it back again. Hopefully just adding a couple more turrets lower will help. Okay, time to start irrigated farming. Ugh, there's so many uses for this. With the new options, I can make obsidian, water orb, iron, stone. If I can get this fully functional, say goodbye to moving miners every 5 seconds. Because I have to move them so often, I'm just letting my factory not get items because I am so tired of it. It's time to go all in with the irrigated planting soon. I ran out of silver, making me run out of mana fiber, killing all my little dudes. I didn't realize their life would still go down if they didn't have food. I guess that makes sense. I went to go check to see if I had more eggs, and I did. I'll just let the mana fiber build up a bit more and mine some silver before I throw them back out there. These irrigated plant supports chain to each other, meaning I don't have to put pipes in between them to get lava. Oh my gosh. A new thing I found out about hover is that if you do a roll to a jump and then hover, you just glide. Like, what? That's so useful. I'm sorry I was sleeping on the movement skills for so long. Look how sick this is now placing tubes. And just like that, free stone. I've started doing the splitter thing with an overflow chest, so that way nothing gets stuck. It's been working pretty well for my monster farm, so I figured I'd try it here. I have these guys on a rotation so they don't get backed up, and the splitter prioritizes down. I also have one for the silver that just does a standard split, so they never run out of resources. I'm almost self-sufficient at this point. I want to start making fertilizer to have better crop growth, but this egg only has a 6% chance to drop another one, and, well, it didn't. RIP, little dude. I have a second egg. Might as well try. Okay, it's dead. Whatever. I can just build more things. Stone, done. Mana, done. Silver, slowly being worked on, but almost done. Iron, done. Oh yeah, let's try out this golden saw blade. It does exactly what I thought it would do. It just drops itself after use to be able to reuse it. That'll be good for my iron trees. They've been running out of saw blades trying to regulate the iron. With all the expansion I'm doing, I guess it's time to grab more lava. I need someone to explain how these pipes work like I'm 5. Because, what? This pump, for instance, tells me that the fluid demand is 6K, which is, coincidentally, the same amount each pipe can hold. Meaning the demand is determined by the singular pipe running from it. But the node is 8.4K, leaving 2.4 extra for another pipe to slurp up. Simple math. So why is it when I connect another pipe, the demand is not going up to at least 8,400? Maybe I just have to connect it all the way and it'll change? Alright, fully connected and 0. What? Okay, maybe if I disconnect it... 6K now? What? Okay. I don't have time for this. Let me just run another lava source up and see what happens. It's working, but still no dice. I'm wondering if the pipes connecting here are having issues. In my honest opinion, it shouldn't, but I didn't make this game and I'm not a game dev and this is super early access. So let's try. I really hate how these pipes can't just have a regular elbow and they get all caught up on each other. Alright, let's see if that's the trick. And yeah, now that I have lava, let's try out these lava forges. Sadly, you can't chain them together like the irrigated planters. They put out a decent amount of silver and give stone byproduct. I had so many silver issues later on. I really should have taken the time to update this, but I didn't want to rework everything, so I'll just suffer. The final essence unlocked. Thank God, we're almost there. This guy needs transport tubes too, bound composite, and adamantite ingots. I actually don't have bound composite unlocked yet, so let's start that and then focus on some adamantite ingots. Thankfully, I know where a node is, and it's right near lava, which is fantastic because adamantite is processed through the lava forge. So I can collect and process it all in one place. When tubing items over, I found this cute little bypass bug. Where's she going? I don't know. I don't think she does either. I'm assuming tempered glass goes into the bound composite craft because it was connected to it on the tree. So let's see what this dude needs. Aether? How the hell? Okay, no wait, it's in my crafting log. I just need mana too, and miasma. Is that another resource I haven't found? I guess I can explore more. So far, exploring and what I found in this room are exactly the same. Nothing but shit. Seriously, a poo room? Okay, I kind of found it funny. And shortly after finding the poo room, I found another ancient device. Maybe the shit was the good luck I needed all along. What's that? It needs technological essence and aether. Never mind, my luck is shit. So, what's miasma? What are the void chests even? I finally made my way over to Discord and found the answers. This game is procedurally generated, which I would have known had I read the Steam page. And miasma is up there with adamantite, kinda in the further off regions because it's a late game material. Cool. And void chest? They delete shit. It would have been great to figure that out sooner because I have so much wood overflow. Funny how that worked out. Unlocking a new region, I'm looking for some sparkles that look different. There's an upgrade in the emitter that every resource has a different sparkle. And wouldn't you know it, there's some purple bubbles. Miasma. Fucking finally. Isn't she beautiful? There's a lot of work to prep the miasma and bring it to the surface. I did take a small break to find the third ancient device. This is when I finally realized that's what these little icons are. So I decided to explore a little more to figure out where the final one could be. So mysterious. Where is it? The good thing about unlocking this one is that there's more miasma right next to the comms network that needs aether. So of course I ditch everything else and start working on that. Our first aether, they grow up so fast. And on the surface, the miasma is making its way over to do the same thing. And now, bound composite. One requirement is silver ore, and mine is looking a bit grim here. And for some reason, it finally clicked that I could also use iron as metal. You might be thinking, well yeah, duh, but joke's on you because I still didn't convert it to iron and just kept struggling. And now that it's all ran to the assembler, we can run the bound composite to finally start making some technological essence. I also decided to run a tube all the way to the ancient device. Now that everything is working, I should find that final comms network. By now, I'm a pretty seasoned adventurer. I know how to explore, how to fight, and how to look for new paths. It's just that I'm so gosh darn tired of it. Just another slug. Cool. Oh, another stone deposit. Sick. Oh man, an ancient tech piece. How great. I just want to find this network. After having no luck in the new area, I go to unlock another location and it hit me. Why does this area have a little icon on it like the other networks? There's no way it's over there, right? There's not really a lot of space here, so I start searching. I'm starting to lose my hope in doubting Apothos here until it happens. I kinda sat there in disbelief for a good 30 seconds. This dude needs 1k Kermit. Surmet. Okay, 1k Surmet and 1k mana core. Well, great news, buddy. Those are all being used at the moment, so you can't have shit. Oh my god, don't panic. But the final research tree item is at 99%. I can't believe it's finally happening. And gone. Now we can just focus on the ancient devices. It's kind of a waiting game now. I'm just making sure things work, adjusting when they aren't working the way that I want, watching the fruits of my labor, and, of course, destruction. I got a bit bored watching the comms fill up naturally, so I go exploring and I find an ancient tech piece, but not just any ancient tech piece. The final one that I need. Maybe I should go check on the essence progress. Oh my god, it's almost filled. I had to go turn it off. Now I can focus on the final 2 items I need to build because, as you saw, I actually automated the aether so I don't have to do anything over at that ancient device. It fills up in no time, and this comms says the same thing as the last. Connection to ship lost, no connection, turning off, blah blah blah. Now it's a rush to the end. Gotta make enough Surmet. Surmet? Yeah, check. Mana cores? Check. Gold, this is not a drill, we can finish. Put the stuff in the chest. It's not going fast enough. More porters, more tubes. Now we wait, and it's over. Let's go tell Krankos. Nice work. Aw, thanks, bud. Sure, I'll crank you up again. One last crank for old time's sake. Oh? Bad? I thought this would fix everything. Maybe he says something else. Nope. Maybe there's more? Is what I thought in the moment, but after playing a little bit longer, I took myself over to the Discord, and yes, that is the current end of the game. And that was AutoForge. What an experience. Yes, I did hate myself a little bit while I was playing it, but a lot of that stuff was kind of self-inflicted. I should have just followed the game the way the things unlocked, but they just unlocked so fast. I just, whatever. Would I recommend the game? Yeah, it was a lot of fun to play, and if you use your brain and know how to read and sort your inventory, you'll have a lot easier time than I had. You'll have a lot of an easier time than I had. Your time will be better I did write down a few of my pros and cons that I have to read on my phone because I have no internet right now. Oh yeah, the pipes. Dude, the pipes were so confusing. They do not work as easy as tubes, and if something's messed up with the pipes, it's like really hard to see. You kind of have to do some trial and error to figure that shit out. Also, a codex would be nice to tell you what things do. There were a lot of times, like with the void chest, I was just like, what the hell? Wait, why? How? I don't want to have to go and look for materials outside a game to figure out what's going on. But it's like early, super early beta, so that's not too much of a complaint. And if I didn't have a preconceived idea of what the void chests would be, I probably would have figured out that they were just dumpsters. So that's also on me. Again, very self-inflicted issues I have here. When you're auto crafting some things, it gets confusing when you don't have everything that you need, but you don't know everything that you need because you need to maybe make a magicite, but you can't make a magicite because you don't have like a mana fiber or whatever the materials that would go in with that. I don't know how you would fix that. I really do enjoy the fact that you don't have to build all of the base materials in order to make a final product. So maybe that's just me being a little lazy. I do this in every game. I push the wrong button for everything to close any kind of menu ever. So the controls, while overall they were really good, I would get confused because Q would pick up an item to copy something, to copy a thing that you're hovering over so you can place it. And then you can also push Q to make that go away. So in my brain, Q makes things disappear. So sometimes when I'm in a different menu, I would push Q to make the menu disappear. Doesn't work. So you had to push escape. But then when I have something in my hand and instead of pushing Q to make it disappear, I would push escape and then the menu would come up. And like that happened a lot more than I wanted it to. But also, I push the wrong button in every game that I play with thousands of hours. So again, that's probably a me problem. There's also a bunch of other minor things that I could point out that they've already addressed, like inventory issues and things like that. There's a new update or a new patch coming out soon called Strange Encounters that actually answers a lot of the issues that I had with my playthrough. It's going to add even better enemies and tower defense things. And it also has teleportation and stuff. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be super great when it comes out. Oh, what's this? I have a Discord notification. Announcements. Oh, well. Fuck.